Welcome, everybody, to Respawn Please, the weekly video game podcast where two Tum-Tums come together to talk all things video games. I'm going to yell into the microphone. I'm your host, Jesus. It is a pleasure to be here with you. And with me, as always, is the Curious Gamer, the Mercy Main. But maybe not for long.
Maybe. I don't know.
Elle, how's it going?
It's going well, man. How's it going?
I told you before the podcast, but gosh, my mom keeps texting me about this freaking job that she wants me to get.
That's hilarious.
In good news, I successfully defended my thesis. For those who didn't know, I've been in grad school for the last 3 years, and I defended my thesis yesterday. I succeeded. I passed my thesis defense, and so I'm getting my master's in August, my official, that stupid paper that says you have a master's degree. And ever since then, I only just defended yesterday. Ever since then, my mom has been texting me nonstop, talking to me, calling me, going like, hey, apply for this job, take this. Wow. I'm like, Mom, please stop. I still have a lot of paperwork I have to go do before I can actually graduate. So
that's hilarious.
I'm stressed out. My mom is stressing. Yeah, get the fuck out of the house.
Get out.
Yeah, I've been living with my parents for the last 3 years because, where my parents live is right next, happens to be 45 minute-ish drive from the campus. So I was like, I'll just go there. I'll just live with my parents because that's...
Yeah.
At the time, it was going to be cheaper. I mean, I guess If the gas prices that we have now were there from the beginning, then it probably would have ended up being the same amount of money of just renting a place, yearly driving back and forth. But yeah, so I escaped those gas prices. But anyways, how have you been? What you been playing? Who do we have to kill?
So what I've been playing, of course, is I've been playing Overwatch 1.0, not 1.5 or 2 or whatever. Because beta, I didn't get into the beta, and I don't feel like paying $40. We talked about this before, but don't want to pay the beta when I can just wait a few months in October when it becomes everywhere. Really, what I'm waiting for, is I want to see the PvE? Yeah, PvE. Mm-hmm. And so I'm really excited to see that because I think that would be cool. But besides that, Overwatch, of course, been playing a lot of Slay the Spire. I was going on a run the other day. I was like, oh man, I found my rhythm. I found this sort of card combos that I was just hitting. And then unfortunately, I think towards I think the first half I got 4, but 3 or 4 or something at the end at the boss. I just didn't get I was going to kill him. He was at 1, but I didn't get the card combo in time. And so I had to do nothing but defend, but he was going to hit me for 56 or something like that. And I was like, what the hell? Yeah. But it's so much fun. And then I just went back in again. But playing Slay the Spire, I told you this before as well, downloaded Plague Tale. I'm going to play the first one before the second one comes out, and then also Hollow Knight. So I'm going to go through Hollow Knight.
Nice. On Slay the Spire, what level are you at? What is it called? I can't remember. You can adjust the level to make it harder.
I can't remember.
I can't remember I'd have to turn the game on. It's not worth looking at right now. But yeah, there's achievements tied to it. The highest level you can get to is level 20, so it's the hardest.
Oh wow. Yeah, I don't think when I first got in there, I didn't even look at it. I just went straight into playing the game, so I haven't adjusted it. So I don't know what the standard or
have
default.
Have you gotten to where the Beyond the Heart?
No, I have not.
Yeah, there's a whole lot more. Have you gotten to where you just attack the heart and then pass out?
I think so, if I remember right.
Yeah, with any one of the characters, you got Ironclad, Silence, and then what is the blue guy called? The orb dude? Have you gotten the orb dude?
I just got him. Okay. Okay. And so I'm still going at it. I think it's funny enough of talking about Overwatch. I think Slay the Spire might become the new Overwatch for me if I just keep playing it.
Nice.
Funny enough. But what have you been playing?
I've been, all right, so Saturday. Picture this. Was it Saturday? Yeah, it was Saturday. I did my morning stream, my morning Pokemon stream where I'm shiny hunting. I mentioned this before. I was shiny hunting. Finally got my shiny Grookey. Finally got my shiny. Got my shiny grass monkey. Felt great. Felt great. And then my dumbass.
Oh boy.
When I was clearing out my boxes of all the Grookies that I had, I accidentally released him. I accidentally released the shiny because I wasn't paying attention.
Oh
So
no!
I got my shiny Grookey and then I released it. This happened off stream because like normally like the way I do it is like, okay, I got the shiny Grookey. I chatted a little bit more with the viewers and stuff that were watching. We all celebrated my Grookey. And then I was like, okay, into the stream. And then I sat down and I went to Pokemon Home and cleared out my boxes. And I just mindlessly press A on every Grookey that I see. And then I go, release. And yeah, I just wasn't paying attention. I got it and I was like, oh, it was that moment after I hit release. And I was like, oh, fuck, what did I do with my shiny Grookey? And I like scrolled through all my boxes like, oh, fuck, I released my shiny Grookey. So I have to redo that hunt. You know, it took me, according to my my shiny tracker that I had, it took me about, actually I can go look at it right now. It took me about, I think it was like 8 hours total time.
Wow.
To get the shiny, nope, that's Nuzlocke. I don't need my Nuzlocke tracker. I need my shiny hunt tracker. Oh. You know what? It's going to be too much because I have to sign in and I don't remember my password.
Full work shift.
Yeah, it was like 7 to 8 hours, something like that.
Wow.
So, I've already started my Score Bunny hunts. Score Bunny is the fire starter for Sword and Shield. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to do Grookey off stream.
I'm gonna have to get it back.
This is the only place that I've confessed that I haven't told my actual channel, my actual viewers.
Now they're gonna watch.
I have like a little small group of people that like are dedicated to watching me shiny hunt. It's only like 4 or 5 people, but still, they would come watch me every morning. I don't have the heart to tell them.
Oh
Should
no.
I tell them? Am I obligated to tell them that I lost that Grookey?
I mean, I just, you could get it again and be like, guys, guess what? I actually lost the first one. This is the second shiny Grookey that I got.
Yeah, it's unlikely they'll ever watch this because these folks only like Pokemon, from what I understand and what I gathered from talking to them and stuff. But, anyways, that was my shiny shiny stuff that happened to me. Shiny hunting, still doing it though. I'm on Score Bunny. I'm about I'm like 120 something Score Bunnies in. I think my final count for the shiny Grookey when I got him was 392, I believe, was the final count, and it took me about 8 hours of total time.
Holy!
I also realized that I was doing it wrong. Instead of like just talking to the daycare lady that gives you eggs and just sending them to my box, I was just getting the amount of eggs that I needed, like which is 5. You can have up to 6 Pokemon on you, so. I have my Rapidash that helps hatch the eggs faster, and then I have the 5 eggs. And so I was going about it very slowly because I would just get those 5 eggs instead of going back to the lady every time she had an egg ready. And instead of just sending it to my box and then pulling it from my boxes, I was just doing 5 at a time. I've now done that with my Score Bunny, and I've only done an hour of shiny hunting with Score Bunny, but I'm already at 85 eggs. So I'm like, okay, that is a lot faster. Just sending the eggs to the boxes and then pulling them out when I'm going to hatch them. Anyways, I'm done talking about shiny hunting because nobody cares. But outside of that, I've been playing a lot of fucking Fall Guys. Holy fucking shit. I'm addicted to Fall Guys. Was not into Fall Guys before, but I'm addicted to Fall Guys now, and I'm into it. I had a run of luck today where I got 5, 6, 7 wins. It was just a run of luck for me. Crazy. And then right before we did the stream, I lost my first match today, and I was like, I blame it on you.
I got on the Discord, and
you distracted me, and I was like, oh fuck, shit. It was actually hilarious. I lost like 2 seconds before you hopped onto the Discord. Wow. So yeah,
crazy.
But yeah, Fall Guys, it's fun. I was never like into it at first, like when it first launched, just because like. I'm not normally into multiplayer games, but Fall Guys definitely is a game that, you're competing against other people, but you're also it doesn't also feel like you really are.
Yeah.
And you can still have fun even when you're losing.
Exactly.
So
it almost feels like it's basically a free for all, but there's no there's like not really there's pressure to win, but there's not really that much pressure, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Whereas like if you play like Overwatch, like there's only like the old Overwatch is only 6 people and you're kind of reliant on each other, but this one there's a couple team games, but for the most part you're kind of like, okay, it's up to me to make it to the next round.
I think it also helps that I don't have people yelling at me.
Yeah, that helps. Yeah,
because Fall Guys, like, there's no like, if there's in-game chat, I don't fucking know, because like I'm solo queuing. I don't give a shit. And so I don't hear people yelling at me or anything like that. I don't know if people can communicate over headphones or whatever, but But yeah, like I don't have people yelling at me. Like even if it's just like typing and like Overwatch, people going, "You fucking suck" and stuff like typing out. It feels more personal when they type it out in Overwatch. You know, it's like they're taking the fucking time to tell.
Taking their time to tell you
instead of voicing it over the voice chat. They're just like they're taking the time to be like, "Dude, you fucking suck. Get good." But no, it's like it's just like there's like it's a low stakes multiplayer thing, and like I was like, I don't know why it took me so long to get into it.
Yeah,
because like I've watched other people play it and stuff, like other streamers and everything, and I enjoyed watching other streamers play it. But like, and then it's free to play, so I was like, I might as well jump in now. Seems like a hot time. They're going to be introducing the custom courses like a month or two, like in July, where community created courses. So I'm imagining there's going to be some incredible, frustrating courses that people like. There's going to be those, in Mario Maker, how people created absolutely batshit crazy Mario levels and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet there's going to be those people that are going to create those absolutely frustrating, scream-inducing, wanting to punch the world courses. Because like I imagine there's going to be some sick, twisted fucks out there.
Definitely. No, I agree 100%.
But other than that, it's just been Fall Guys and then shiny hunting. I started Fable 2 Sunday night on my stream. That didn't last long because I quickly got convinced to play Fall Guys. So I played like the first hour of Fable 2, and then I was like, my viewers were like, let's go play Fall Guys. And I was like, okay, let's go do it. I'm going to go use the bathroom. We're going to come back, play Fall Guys. So
nice.
It's just been addicting ever since. But we have a lot of news to get into, and I'll shut up about shiny hunting and Fall Guys. We have a lot of news and stuff to get to. We have a Nintendo Direct mini breakdown. We have Xbox Games with Gold. We have PS Plus games for July. Xbox Games with Gold is also for July as well. Blizzard buys Proletariat. Sony has a PC brand called InZone. And Ron Gilbert, the creator of Monkey Island, won't talk about Monkey Island anymore. So let's dive into the news. Let's start with this Nintendo Direct Mini. Elias, you said you did not get a chance to watch it, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. I unfortunately I missed it, and so.
All right, I'll hit you with the highlights. Okay. I'm going to be skipping. I know you're looking in the doc. I'm going to skip over a lot of this. So Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, Sunbreak has already been announced before. They just showed it off some more. And then they also showed that they're going to be doing free title updates starting in August. And then there's going to be 3 more after that for the rest of the year going into 2023. Nice. The first title update is called Seething Bays. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a monster of some kind. But that's the first update. Looks cool. If you're already a Monster Hunter fan, this is something big. Have you ever been into Monster Hunter at all?
Not really.
Yeah, it's wasn't Ron always into Monster Hunter?
Very big into Monster Hunter. I just couldn't get into it. I think I don't know what it was. I think I couldn't grasp the concept of Monster Hunter, that you were just hunting these monsters. But then when you really think about it, it seems like it's a more extreme is not the right word. It's kind of like Pokemon. You're trying to catch these Pokemon, but really you're just
trying to kill those instead of catching the Pokemon, you're trying to kill them.
Kill them, exactly. But for some reason, I just wasn't drawn to it. I think it looks cool, but it didn't pull me in as much. It didn't make sense to me. I didn't understand the point of you just catch all these monsters. Is there no story or anything like that?
Yeah. The thing that always drew me to Monster Hunter, and then the novelty of it quickly wore off was the cats. The little cats. They're not called cats. I can't remember what their race is called. But those little cat people that help you out all the time. Your little helpers. But yeah, I've tried playing Monster Hunter World, I believe. Right, that's the one that's for Xbox and PlayStation. I tried playing that, and then I did try to play Monster Hunter Story on the Switch, and it ran like shit on the Switch. Like it was like 30 frames, maybe less than 30 frames, and I was like, I can't look at this. This is making me sick to play because it was just like it was so framey, and I was just like, I played it on stream and played for like 30 minutes, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm done. I'm not gonna do this. I might pick it up on Steam because it is on Steam, but Monster Hunter Story is more of a traditional Japanese RPG. There's an actual story you follow and all that. It just has the Monster Hunter like skin over it and stuff, and the idea of hunting down monsters, but there's an actual story to follow. I think Monster Hunter Rise also has a story to follow. I'm speaking out of my ass because I don't know, but Monster Hunter Rise is pretty big, and so I figured worth talking about.
Nice.
Next up is Nier Automata. Have you ever played any of the Nier games?
Have not, unfortunately.
They are some of the best narrative JRPGs I've ever played. They pretty sexualized.
Oh, okay.
But there's going to be exclusive skins for the Switch version that you can dress your 2B and I can't remember the other character's name. But yeah, Nier Automata has an incredible soundtrack and an incredible story, and it's one of those games that has like 20-30 different endings. So
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's like very specific things have to happen. You have to do very specific things to get those endings. So there's a lot of replayability in that.
Okay.
But the soundtrack for it is like S tier of like soundtracks for video game soundtracks. Like,
nice.
Take some time to listen to the soundtrack because it's incredible.
Cool.
But yeah, it's coming over to Switch. It's been on PlayStation, it's been on Xbox, it's been on I think PC for several years now, so their Switch is finally getting it, which is cool. I'm interested to see how it's going to run. I don't think it's going to run too well, but we'll see. The next up is Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. This looked really cool. There's a really cool aesthetic. It's like seems like it's a murder mystery type thing with puzzles and all that. It was just really the art style was really distinct to me, which is why I wanted to talk about it. I think it looked really cool. But yeah, outside of that, there wasn't really much to it. Next up is the Mega Man Legacy Collection got announced. It's going to have all the like classic Mega Man games that people are familiar with from the Game Boy. Are you a big Mega Man fan?
I've played it a little bit. I know. Growing up, I played a little bit, but then I also remember our friend Ron. He was very big into Mega Man. He loved Mega Man.
Yep.
But I have played it before.
Yeah, I too have played it before, and I too will not play this version. No, it's coming out to everything but Xbox. That's something worth noting. That was interesting. That's going to be PC, PlayStation, Switch. Granted, this was at a Switch, the mini direct for Nintendo. Yeah. But it's coming out for everything except the Xbox, and people were upset about it.
That's crazy. I wonder why. I wonder. Yeah, they have a grudge against Day One. No,
I have no idea. But it. Maybe I'll pick it up. Unlikely that I'll pick it up, but I think it's cool. Mega Man Legacy Collection. This next one is one that I laughed at. Pac-Man World Repack. Do you remember the 3D Pac-Man platformer game?
Yeah, I remember that.
This is just a remake of that.
Oh,
this is just a remake of that Pac-Man game. The game wasn't good back then. I can't imagine it's going to be good now. So
that's hilarious.
But if you want to play a platformer Pac-Man instead of the more traditional, the normal Pac-Man that we think of with the ghost and everything, this one is 3D. It is basically like a Mario offshoot sort of thing.
I was just about to say that it's like Pac-Man but Mario.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
It's coming out. If you want to give it a try,
hey, it's Pac-Man.
The thing that made me laugh is like the voiceover was like, Pac-Man's family has been kidnapped and you got to rescue them. I just started laughing. I was like, this is fucking like his children, his like.
I didn't know he had children. I know he had a wife.
I didn't know either. He had a wife. He has children apparently. So his family got kidnapped. The voiceover just made me laugh about it. Just laugh.
Oh my god!
I wrote gasp. His family was kidnapped in the doc. Next up is Blanc, and Blanc looks incredible. It's a really cool art style. You're playing as a deer and baby wolf, and it's black and white.
It looks cool.
It's a puzzle platformy. It looks incredible. This was one of the standouts for the mini direct. Overall, the mini direct was it is what it is. But this was a standout to me because it looked incredible. It made me go, okay, this is what I'm looking for. I want to play this game. This game looks awesome just from the aesthetic alone, which was this black and white looking thing. You have a deer, you have the wolf. They're best friends apparently. And then the logo treatment. If you've seen the logo treatment looks freaking awesome. It's basically the deer and the wolf curl up together to form the C.
Oh
at the end of the name. It looks it's incredible. The logo treatment's awesome. So yeah, this is the one thing that I really, really got excited for. They showed off Return to Monkey Island. We're going to talk about Monkey Island later on in the show, so I won't talk about this too much. It looked cool. It looked cool to me. Next up is Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I absolutely love the first Mario plus Rabbids. It's one of the few Switch games I have because my Switch is just dedicated to Pokemon and Fire Emblem. I don't really play anything else on there. I have Mario Kart, and then I have Mario plus Rabbids, and I love Mario plus Rabbids. It's basically like XCOM but with Mario and Rabbids. If you're familiar with XCOM, And so Spark of Hopes is just a continuation of that. They showed off some of the new mechanics and everything that they're going to be doing with Sparks of Hope, and I'm excited about it. I'm going to play the hell out of it because I love the first one. And then the rabbits are the rabbits, they're annoying. That's all I can really say. But they're annoying in a way that fits for the world of Mario. So
Interesting.
So I would say give it a try if you haven't. Because I think there's a demo. I think you can play a demo of Mario plus Rabbids on the Switch. Yeah, nice. It's worth giving it a go. And one of the big things that got revealed is that Bowser is going to be a playable character. He's going to be joining the team. Apparently, he's teaming up with Mario.
Whoa!
Oh, and they also showed off Rosalina. As well. So Rosalina is going to be in there. Bowser's going to be in there. They showed off the stars, which are like weird. I guess they're sparks, but they're shaped like stars. So yeah, but Bowser's gonna be teaming up with Mario.
Nice.
And again, do what?
They're in the Mario universe. Rabbids are now in Mario universe.
So this is what happens. All right. In the first game, the Rabbids are in their Rabbid universe, and they're messing with shit. They're just messing with shit. They start pressing buttons and stuff, and the next thing you know, they got sucked into this portal thing. Or no. Maybe it's... Yeah, they got sucked into this portal thing, and it also sucked Mario people into it, and then they became one universe.
Gotcha.
And Mario, during that whole time, was like, what the fuck is going on? Only he didn't say what the fuck was going on. It was, it's me, Mario. I don't know what's going on.
Oh no!
But yeah, Mario plus Rabbids. I loved it. It's and I'm interested in seeing what the Bowser version of a Rabbid's going to look like. Because in Mario plus Rabbids, there's the Rabbid versions of each of the characters. So you have Rabbid Luigi, and it's Luigi but a Rabbid version, and he's clumsy to an extreme. And then there's Rabbid Peach, and Rabbid Peach is very self-centered, and she takes selfies and stuff and gets incredibly jealous when the real Peach shows up. She's like, no, bitch, get away. But yeah, so the Rabbids are there's the Rabbid versions, and then there's the normal character versions. And so I'm interested in seeing what the Rabbid Bowser is going to be like. They had they had a Donkey Kong DLC where there was a Donkey Kong Rabbid as well, and Donkey Kong himself as well. But yeah, so just introducing more characters and all that jazz. Next up, RPG Time: The Legend of Right. This got shown off years ago at an Xbox showcase, and it was cool seeing it again. Looks incredible. Very cool art style. It's one of those things that is going to be, it's like a storybook. You turn a page and it's going to be like a different sort of style every single page. And it's a cool idea. And I'm looking forward to playing it whenever the heck it comes out. It's supposed to come out sometime this year, because that was the big thing at the top of the mini direct, that everything that you see is going to come out this year before the end of the year. So RPG Time's supposed to come out sometime this year. Been waiting for it. They showed off Sonic Frontiers. Got nothing for Sonic Frontiers. Sonic, you know?
It's Sonic.
Yeah. They showed off a bunch of games that were like, well, we'll get to it because it's coming up. And then they showed off Minecraft Legends. They have a Dragon Quest 11 prequel called Dragon Quest Treasures, and you're playing characters from Dragon Quest 11, but it's a prequel and all this other stuff. It looks cool. They are going with a different kind of like art style. It's like, I don't want to say chibi, but it's almost chibi like.
Okay, gotcha.
It looked cool, looked cute. If you're a Dragon Quest fan, then you'll probably want to play it. But like, I was looking at it, I was like, do I really want to dive back into this world? Because I like playing Dragon Quest 11. I was like, you know what? Because like I don't plan on, like, there's a whole extensive like post game. Like, you beat the main story and then there's the post game, and like I think I mentioned I was debating if I wanted to play or not. And I'm on hard, like I'm never gonna go back to it, because thinking about it, I'm like, I just don't want to go back to that world at all. Period. Yeah. And this made me just was like, yeah, I don't want to go back to that world. But I'm sure someone somewhere will love it. Portal Companion Collection. It was out now yesterday during the mini direct. And it's Portal 1, Portal 2. So if you have not played Portal yet, go fucking play Portal. Yeah, Portal 2 is one of the best games ever made. It's my personal favorite game of all time. Portal 2 is incredible. It is an incredible single player experience, an incredible co-op experience. Portal 1 is just really good. They have incredible puzzles. Go play it. Like hard stop, go play it. If for some reason you haven't played it yet on like any other system, and Switch is the only system that you have, you need to get Portal. It's just one of the best gaming experiences you can have.
Very true.
And then after that, Harvestella got announced. There was a lot of Harvest-like games where, like Animal Crossing-esque games where you're like building shit and taking care of crops and stuff. I guess that's more of Harvest Moon than Animal Crossing, but there was a lot of games like that. But then this took a dark turn. There's something going on with this fucking world, something dark. I didn't really follow everything that was going on, but it's a Square Enix JRPG where you are going to be taking care of a town, taking care of crops and stuff, but then you're trying to solve this mystery of why everything is dying, why the world's dying and stuff like that. And so you're trying to make it not happen and stuff. So there's a story on top of like the, farming stuff that people like from like Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon and all that stuff. It looked cool, I guess. I want to be honest, I kind of checked out. And then the show ended with a bunch of Persona news. We got the big Persona pop back at the Xbox showcase. I got so hyped about it. I was like, fuck yeah, coming to Xbox. And then Persona 5 Royal, Persona 4 Golden, Persona 3 Portable, they all got announced at the mini direct, and my response was, yeah, that makes sense. Like, I don't know why I got so excited for the Xbox. Yeah. I think it's because I'm going to buy it on Xbox and everything. I don't think I'm going to buy them on Switch.
Gotcha.
Because I'm going to be honest. I'm already buying them on Steam and Xbox, and I'm probably going to also buy them on PlayStation. So I'm going to buy them on three things. I'm not going to spend money again to buy them on the Switch. No. Because I'm a crazy person. I mean, I already have Persona 5 Royal and Persona 5, the base version, on PlayStation. So yeah, I am going to get Golden and Portable there too. And then I already own PlayStation 4 Golden, Persona 4 Golden on Steam. So yeah, I'm going to get Persona 5 Royal and Persona 3 Portable. And then they're coming to Xbox, my preferred system. So yeah, I'm going to buy them there too. What's wrong with that? Does that make me crazy? I don't think so. I don't think it makes me crazy. But that's how it ended, which is big news because people have been wanting Persona on the Switch for a while. People were always when it got announced for Xbox, a lot of the discourse was like, but where's the Switch version? Where's the Switch version? Why is it on Xbox? Why is it coming to Xbox first? That doesn't make sense. For some reason, people said it did make sense, but I was like, yeah, and there you go. You got it on your fucking Switch now. Play it on your goddamn Switch. If you weren't going to play it on Xbox, if you weren't going to play it on PC, play it on a goddamn Switch.
Hilarious.
But that was the mini. That was my breakdown for the mini direct. It was solid. It was a short 30. It was only 30 minutes long, so it wasn't even that long. And like honestly, there was a lot there that I just jumped over and skimmed over because like it wasn't stuff that interests me. I hit the big points because I thought they were worth talking about. The standout to me was Blanc, like just because I wasn't expecting it because I'd never heard about that game. And everything else was like, I understand why it was with this mini direct. It made sense. Mm-hmm. All these games. Monster Hunter is big on Switch. Mario plus Rabbids, of course, because it's Mario. Of course. Persona, I'm sure people out there were excited about because that's what they wanted when it got announced for Xbox. So overall, I would give this a C. Like it was very quick. Like it didn't feel like the 30 minutes. It was like a 28-minute thing, but it didn't. It went by very fast, and it was a lot of gameplay too. Something that that I praised Xbox for was Xbox showed a lot of gameplay during their thing. Yeah, they showed a lot of gameplay here. And that's always what we want. You always want to see the gameplay, not have the talkie heads or anything like that, but just show us the gameplay, show us the games, and get us out of there. And that's what the Nintendo Direct did. So
nice.
So other than that, there's no big surprises, no big news. I mean,
gotcha.
I guess Persona is big news, but it's also one of those that makes sense because it got announced for everything else already, and it makes sense that they were holding out for a Nintendo thing like this. Because they even they even did the same thing that Xbox did, where they had Morgan and Teddy. They remember how on the Xbox announcement they like cut out to that little cat and teddy bear guy. Yeah, they did that they did that with the Nintendo thing. So I was like, okay, yeah, they were holding that off for there too because they wanted it to be its own announcement, just like it was the Xbox announcement as well. So it made sense. But other than that, it was good. Good little. 30 minutes, like I said. There's plenty of other games that I just skimmed over. But yeah. Oh, I'm going to backtrack here. Disney Dreamlight Valley. This is basically just Animal Crossing, but with Disney characters. And they're going into early access. I didn't even know Switch had early access stuff. Didn't know that Switch did that. So September 6th, though, you can, if you want to play a Disney-centric... an Animal Crossing, but with Disney characters. There you go. Does that interest you? When you hear Animal Crossing, but with Disney characters, you go, that's a game I want to play.
No.
Do you even like Animal Crossing? Are you a barbarian and not like Animal Crossing?
I think it's cool. I just, there's no point for it for me.
Go wash your mouth out with soap.
It's so interesting, but cool.
Yeah, that was my response. I was like, oh, cool. I think it's free to play too, so there you go.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, which means there's probably going to be a lot of microtransactions. But anyways, I digress. Moving on. Games with gold for Xbox for the month of July. We have a cool list of games coming out. Beast of Maravilla Island, July 1st to the 31st. I'm going to be honest, I don't know what this game looks like.
I was just looking at the trailer for the games. This one is kind of like you're a explorer, kind of looking at different animals in different islands. Okay. And you're kind of almost in a way Pokemon snapping them. You're just kind of studying them, experimenting.
You're just taking pictures.
Yeah, taking pictures.
Okay.
And exploring the land and writing down what you see. So.
Okay, cool. That sounds cool. And the next up is Relicta. Did I pronounce that right? Do you think that's how you say Relicta? Yeah.
Relicta? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's right.
Yeah. Relicta, July 16th to August 15th. Again, this is another game that I should have looked up what these games were before. Well, I know what two of them are. I don't know what the first two were.
Relicta, if you're watching the trailer, if not, it's okay. It's basically like a platformer. It almost, funny enough, you mentioned it earlier, it makes me think of Portal, very puzzly, and you're platforming, trying to get from the beginning to the end.
Okay, cool. And then next up is Thrillville Off the Rails. If you want to have like a roller coaster tycoon time,
Man,
it's just it's a theme park builder type thing. It's fine. I've played it before, and those are my feelings about it. Take that for what you will.
Yeah, I agree.
This next game, though, I actually like a lot. Torchlight. It's going to be available July 16th to the 31st. Torchlight is a Diablo-like game. If you like Diablo and you haven't tried Torchlight yet, play Torchlight. It's really good. It scratches that Diablo itch. Like if you want a top-down isometric dungeon crawly thing where you're chasing the grind, chasing that loot, making your character more powerful. I think Torchlight 2 is the superior of the 3 Torchlights out. I think there's actually 4. I think there's Torchlight 1, 2, 3, and then I believe Frontiers, or is Frontiers just the name of Torchlight 3? I can't remember. Or no, Frontiers might be the MMO. Anyways, there's several Torchlight games out. Torchlight 2 is in my opinion, the best one of the Torchlight games.
Okay.
It's my personal favorite, but Torchlight 1's really good. Torchlight 3 is also really good. The problem with Torchlight 3 is that there's a lot of microtransaction nonsense to like make like unlock classes and all this other crap, and it was very annoying. But Torchlight is really good, and you should play it. Nice. Good, and it's not even that long. You can get through it probably in like 6-7 hours.
Oh wow!
And I think what makes this game really special is the modding community behind it, because unlike Diablo 3, where Blizzard kind of shuts down any sort of modding to that, Torchlight, there's tons of mods out there for it to kind of add like new elements or completely change the game and stuff like that for you. So
nice.
I wish I could speak more about Torchlight 2, but I can't, because this is not about Torchlight 2. This is just Torchlight 1, so we're going to end that there. Because I was going to start naming off some incredible mods for Torchlight 2, but not important. So those are your games with gold. If you got Xbox Ultimate, if you have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you get games with gold. So maybe if you want to try one of these games out, you can. I think Torchlight is already on Game Pass. I might be wrong. Maybe it's Torchlight 2 that might be on Game Pass. I don't think the other ones are on. The other games listed on this list are on Game Pass, though. But there you go. Then over on the PlayStation Plus games for July, you get Crash Bandicoot 4. It's About Time. Are you a big Crash Bandicoot fan?
Love Crash Bandicoot.
Oh yeah,
he's probably one of my favorite mascots of all time.
Nice.
Yes, very big. Yeah, he was in number 10 if I remember right.
Okay.
I think we agreed that he was like number 10. So. Yeah. But he's my favorite just because of the commercials of how ridiculous he was and doing all the ridiculous things, causing chaos.
Yeah, he was like I don't want to say a mature version of like all the mascots, because obviously Conker was the mature version of all the mascots, but he was definitely more on that chaotic, more mature side than like Mario or Zelda or Spyro or anything like that. So
he was PG-13.
Yeah,
and so
he wasn't the hard R of Conker.
He wasn't harder. No, he wasn't.
Did you get the answer about the Torchlight on?
The only thing I saw there was a Torchlight 3.
Torchlight 3. Okay, so. Yeah, it's not good. The other games that you're getting from PlayStation Plus games, you're getting the Dark Picture anthology, Man of Medan, which was the first one of that whole anthology. Did you ever play? Have you played Man of Medan, or are you any interest in playing them? Since they're all from the Until Dawn developers and all that. Yeah,
I'm definitely interested. It's interesting. I didn't know that they created that, because the first time I've heard of the creators was Until Dawn. That's the first time I didn't know they had anything beforehand.
Oh no, this is after. This is the Dark Anthology stuff is.
Oh, okay.
There's I think there's 4 games in the anthology, I believe, or they're coming. There's 3 games out with the 4th one coming. Let me look this up. The Quarry is not considered part of the anthology, but it's still the same creator, which is really weird. So the Dark Picture anthology, there is currently Man of Medan, which was the first one, Little Hope, House of Ashes, and then there's another one coming out called The Devil in Me, which is supposed to be coming out this year, according to Wikipedia.
I knew House of Ashes. I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, Man of Medan was the first one, Little Hope, and then House of Ashes, and then the Quarry is not part of this, but it's all the same developer, and they all play very similar. Like if you look at the Quarry, you're like, okay, and then you look at those, you're like, okay, yeah, they're all the same sort of thing. So I have yet to play Man of Medan. I heard it was bad. The only positive thing that I've seen is about House of Ashes. Apparently that is, from what this is of course all hearsay, from what I remember reading of reviews and stuff, House of Ashes is like the only good one out of the anthology. Obviously, if you like that style of game, your mileage will vary. I tried Until Dawn, couldn't get Until Dawn. I know how Until Dawn ends because I was just like, fuck it, I'm never actually going to finish this game, so I'm just going to spoil it for myself. I'm never going to play the Quarry because guess what? Went ahead and spoiled everything for myself with the Quarry. Are you still interested in playing the Quarry?
I am interested, but to be honest, I wouldn't care knowing about the ending. I love the gameplay. It almost feels like you're basically playing a movie, and so. Yeah.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna reveal a spoiler.
Spoiler alert!
I want to ruin everything. I want to ruin the experience. This is actually something that actually annoys me about the games, because it's all monster based. So in Until Dawn you have the Wendigos. Yeah. I can't remember what it is for Man of Medan or Little Hope, but House of Ashes is like weird vampire things. The Quarry, it's werewolves.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I remember that. I remember that. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So that's the big plot twist. But they apparently reveal that within the first hour or 2 of the game.
Yeah, they do.
Right. It happens very quickly, and then you still have 6-7 hours left of the game. So, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that is a spoiler, but yeah. But yeah. Moving on from that, they also have Arcade-ageddon. Arcade-ageddon looks cool. Not really a game for me, but it looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have anything much to say about that. Have you tried Arcade-ageddon, or have you taken a gander at it?
I haven't tried it. I have seen a little bit of footage of other people play it, but I myself have not. It doesn't seem like a game for me.
Yeah, that's same here. I mean, it looks cool. I think this is a solid month.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Especially compared to Xbox, but Xbox hasn't been good in forever. So
yeah.
But yeah, if you're interested in the Dark Anthology, go for it.
Or Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot. I think Crash Bandicoot is the big one out of these 3, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. Which means absolutely diddly squat. But yeah, I would say Crash is definitely the biggest one here. Am I going to play Crash? Probably not, but I'm going to get the game because it's free. So I might as well add it to my collection. I have PlayStation. Did I tell you that I'm in the PlayStation extra tier?
Yes, I remember you telling me last time.
I'm doing that tier. I didn't want to do premium because I didn't care. Anyways, not important. We're moving on. All right. So next up, Blizzard buys Proletariat. Proletariat was the creators of Spellbreak, and this article comes from VentureBeat by Dean. What is his name? Takahashi. And it is just basically Blizzard Entertainment is acquiring Spellbreak, the Spellbreak makers Proletariat. And they're doing it to beef up their World of Warcraft team. And then followed that up with they made a blog post. The Spellbreak team made a blog post that basically said, hey, y'all, Spellbreak's going to be closing down its servers in 2023. So it's kind of a sad end.
Yeah.
They get scooped up by Blizzard, which may or may not be good. I mean, it could be good because eventually that means they will be under Xbox and all that. But like right now, who knows what's going to happen with those?
Yeah.
It's 100 employees. They bought there's 100 employees at Proletariat, and they're just being scooped up to just work on World of Warcraft.
Crazy.
You know, they're good or bad. You know, it is sort of a shame to see Spellbreak in. It was one of the more unique battle royales out there where you used magic and all that for they had a whole magic system for everything. But yeah, did you ever hear about Spellbreak or anything?
I did hear about it. I never got a chance to play it though.
Yeah, well, you have until 2023. You can jump in now.
Jump in now, build it up, and then just let it go in next year.
Yeah, but yeah, it is kind of sad though. Like, you know,
Definitely.
it's
Stuff like this happens sometimes whenever, you know, companies buy other smaller companies, and then now what's probably going to happen is the team that worked on this is going to put, of course, their own little thing into the machine that is World of Warcraft, and you're going to get more different kind of what are they called? Not sequels, but more so
expansions.
What is it? There you go, expansions. And so, well, it's hopefully the team stays together, and of course they just get added to World of Warcraft. But it sucks for those who played Spellbreak. And
Yeah,
so,
it does suck for those who are like hardcore Spellbreak. What are the spell? You know what? Let's look this up. What are Spellbreak fans? Spellbreakers? Yeah, we're gonna go with that. They're Spellbreakers. But yeah, it's kind of a downer. It's really hard. I briefly played it when it was first announced and first launched and all that. But I'm like all things, I'm not a multiplayer person, and so the battle royale, you know, I quickly fell off because I checked it out. It was fun. I liked the idea, the mechanics behind it, and it was very different from the other battle royales out there, like Fortnite and the Call of Duty war zones and all that. It was more cartoony. It was more cartoony like Fortnite, but with its own spin on the battle royale genre. It's just really hard to compete though against like Fortnite and Call of Duty Warzone and what is the other one? Apex Legends, right? So
yeah, man, it's so hard to compete because they're so big.
Yeah, it's these juggernauts. It's like how do you dethrone the king?
Exactly.
So it is what it is. I'm interested in seeing what this could potentially mean once Blizzard is under the umbrella of Xbox, if that still happens. You know, it's really interesting that Blizzard bought another company.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, when they themselves are being bought, interesting that they themselves are like acquiring a company under them while all this is going on. It's really interesting. I'm like, wow, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
but you know, but I guess, or you know, what if it's like someone kind of like, okay, well, we're already going to move Microsoft, and Microsoft is kind of doing this vicariously through Blizzard.
Man, that could be it too. You know,
to acquire this studio. So
yeah, could be. You know, I believe the deal is supposed to be like the what is that? The government crap called? They're doing their investigation of the deal right now. I believe they're finishing up that deal. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me make sure
I thought you were going to say the IRS.
No, it's not the IRS.
It's the FBI. No. They're doing an investigation.
I'm not seeing anything. The most recent thing is from like March. The FTC is what it's called.
FTC.
The FBI. The FBI is investigating fucking bastards. But yeah. Anyways, I probably just dreamt it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's possible. Anyways, moving on. Sony now has a PC brand, and you know what it's called? InZone.
InZone. Oh,
InZone, baby. Does that not make you go, hell yeah, I want this stuff?
is their tagline "Want to get in the zone"?
Oh God, isn't that from isn't that EA Sports or whatever?
No, EA is EA. It's in the game.
Oh, okay. I thought it was, my brain was going EA. It's in the zone. That doesn't make sense. In the game makes sense. But this is an article over on the Washington Post by Shannon Liao. Sony targets PC gamers with new hardware brand InZone. This is a quote directly from the article. We are entering the gaming gear industry with monitors and headsets at an exciting time since gaming and esports have gotten even more popular over the last few years. Kuzo Kai, Sony president of home entertainment and sound products, told the Washington Post. We are leveraging Sony's high-quality display and audio technologies to deliver products that will allow gamers to immerse themselves into their gaming world. Does that excite you at all? Are you interested in doing that?
Not really as much, because looking at it, they're talking about what they're planning to sell, and I feel like some of the stuff that they're offering, you can probably find something at a better price that'll work just as good. Because it says here that Sony plans to sell a $899 4K resolution monitor with a 144 hertz refresh rate this summer, and as well as a 529 1080p monitor with 240 hertz refresh rate coming later this year. So far, I mean, it feel like they're barely just kind of like getting their feet wet. They're testing the waters. And so I feel like I could probably get like a better deal somewhere else.
Yeah. It's interesting to see them enter this field. I think it goes back into like Sony trying to double down almost in the PC space. And this is just a way for them to go, look, we have the PlayStation. You can also get this wonderful monitor and headsets that we have. I don't know if this necessarily excites me at all, because like you said, you can probably get better deals. Like I have a 1080p monitor here that's $244, and it was $400 for me to buy. It's LG, so I'm just, I don't know. Like I'm interested in seeing if this pops off in any way, shape, or form. I do like Sony like headsets. I will say that. I think Sony headset are good or decent at least. And so I'm interested in the possibility of their headset version. So the company will offer a wireless headset for $300 with noise cancellation and synthetic leather, along with a pared down $229 wireless headset, no leather or noise canceling, and a $99 pair of wired headphones. So I am interested in seeing the quality of that, because I have the PlayStation. Let me get it down. I have the PlayStation wireless headphones, the Pulse 3s, I believe that's what they're called, and they have the they have like that 3D audio enabled for these, and it sounds fantastic. Like hearing this, and like when games actually utilize like the 3D audio space and stuff. It works really well. So I'm interested in seeing if these headphones are going to have those as well. Like on top of the noise cancellation, are they going to have that 3D audio experience as well? Because like with these headphones, I don't get the 3D audio experience.
Gotcha.
And it does make a difference when you're playing games. Like you can hear that the layers.
Yeah.
So
it's interesting, because I know one thing that I do know, being a musician, is that Sony does make great headphones. They have a wireless headphone. I'm looking it up here. It's the model number is WH1000, and like they're very regarded as like great noise canceling headphones. Yeah. So it makes sense that, for PlayStation, they're probably going to use some of the same technology to make it like that much cooler. And so a lot of people love their headphones. Yeah,
I will say these headphones, very plasticky. That's the one thing, that the one concern that I have is that like this for the PlayStation feels very plastically. This like strap here, and then these earmuffs are not comfortable at all. They are not comfortable at all. They sound amazing. They sound amazing. It's just not very comfortable to me having them on my ears and stuff. But yeah, so I'm interested to see what their construction is going to look like, how it's going to work. My dog is eating cat food. Fucking bastard. No matter where I put the cat food, he gets it. Anyways, what do you think about the name? I know we already touched on it a little bit, but does that name excite you at all?
Not really. For some reason, it makes me think of like Top Gun, like, Danger Zone, End Zone. Like, it makes me think that they're kind of like trying to be like, hey, this is cool. Just kind of like, what's the, like G Fuel, like gamer fuel. It makes me think the same thing.
Isn't G Fuel Mountain Dew?
Yeah, I think it's Mountain Dew if I remember right. I want to say it's Mountain Dew.
Let's make sure we're not talking about it.
But it kind of has that same like sound to it where it's like, it's, this is for gamers, InZone, because you're going to be in the zone as you play your games.
Yeah, Mountain Dew is G Fuel.
There you go, yeah. And so, I mean, it's not the InZone name. Like, I don't hate it, but also I'm not like, oh, that's an amazing name. It's like, it sounds like you're specifically trying to market this to gamers.
Yeah, it does sound like that. I guess it's not. Hold on. Sorry.
G Fuel.
G Fuel, I think, might be its own thing.
Okay.
I think they just had like a deal with.
Okay.
With Mountain Dew. Anyways, yeah, like, sorry, let's back up. My dad just distracted me. My dad's giving my dogs cookies. What did you just say? The question that you had? Sorry.
No, I was saying that the name, I don't necessarily hate it, but also it sounds like a very generic, like, oh, this is your gamer headset or your gamer brand type of thing, and so, yeah, I was gonna ask, how do you feel about it? Because you're about to say it.
Yeah, it does nothing. Like, honestly, it's like they're trying to pander to a certain sect, but it's also not really hitting the mark. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
exactly,
it's just sort of there. Like it's a whatever thing. Like, I'm also trying to figure out. PC gamers are very specific in what they want already, and you already have loyalists to Asus and MSI and all that stuff that make great monitors, great equipment. And my dog, stupid bastard, shut up. And so it's going to be very hard for them to like convince people that are already like hardcore into PC gaming. It's going to be very hard to convince them to, hey, come check out our products. Come move away from over there. Especially when Asus creates amazing monitors that do so much more at a relatively cheaper price. Not much cheaper, but they're slightly cheaper right now. So it's like headphone. I think we might see more success with their headphones more than anything.
I think it does make sense. It's just that I think what will be the hard thing with the monitors is that Sony isn't, that I know of, isn't really known as much as like amongst like the PC users. Like people don't say, hey, I have a Sony monitor as my gaming monitor for my PC or whatever, laptop or whatever. It just like, because there's, like you said, there's Asus, there's MSI, there's all these other great monitors already. So I feel like it'll be hard for them on the monitors unless it picks up somehow. But the headphones, definitely, there's not really like a go-to thing headphones that I hear a lot about in the PC community.
Astros, man, that's all I've heard. Astros. No, actually, I think Astros is more like consoles friendly, right? I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Who fucking cares? No, like, it's really weird too, because like even like Sony TV brand, not that big. Like, especially compared to like LG and Samsung, which are the two, like Samsung and LG. Those are the premier kind of TVs. Sony's always had Sony TVs, but like they've never been amazing or anything. Like they've never had the best picture quality.
So after you saying that, I was just trying to think in my brain real quick. I don't think I've known anyone to ever own a Sony TV in my life. Oh, you have?
Yeah, my dad bought me a Sony TV back when I first moved to Fayetteville when I was
okay.
And that's just because I was like, I want a TV, please. I need a TV, and he got me a I think it was like a 40 something inch Sony TV. It was fine. It was at the time it was like 2012 when I got it, so it was fine. From what I remember, like we don't own it anymore. So and then like it did its job, which was just like I was playing Xbox and I got a PlayStation and all that. So it's like it was fine. It's like that's the best compliment I can give. It was fine. Like wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It wasn't like anything remarkable.
It was an average TV.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Every TV I've owned since then has been Samsung. So
I've heard great things of Samsung and LG. Like you said, those are the premier like brands of TV.
I think like LG right now like has the best quality for like 4K TVs and stuff like that right now. Granted, LG is like hella expensive. It's like in the thousands. So
very
$2,000-$3,000 to get like top of the line LG, but still, what happened to the days of what was it? What was the cheap Walmart brand, or no? Was it the Best Buy brand, Vizio or something like that?
Well, it's funny. I had a Vizio, but also, do you remember Hisense? I think they still sell it.
Hisense were Hisense were the Best Buys. Yeah.
Hisense, and there's one with an E. It's like emotive or something like that. I can't remember, but those are like the cheaper brands. I had a Vizio that to this day I actually still have the Vizio. We have it here in the place we live, and it still works perfect.
Yeah. Really nice. I remember. Do you remember when Ron bought his Vizio TV? And he was like super proud of it. Because he like carried it through. It was like, look what I got, guys. Like set it up. I think at the time, because we were like 18, 19-year-old kids. We were like, oh, that's fucking awesome, dude. Looks awesome.
Wow, we're broke college students. Wow.
Yeah, because he paid like what, $400 or something like that for it. We were like, dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Because it was like a 50-something inch or something like that.
Yeah.
And we were just like, dude, this is fucking dope as shit.
Play games on this all the time.
Yeah. Man. But yeah, like nowadays it's like, you spend a good bit of money for a decent TV, and I mean you spend a good bit of money for decent monitors. I got these two monitors that I have. They're LG monitors. I got them on sale for I think like $450, $350, something like that. The normal price was I think like $600-$700 or something like that. So
nice.
they were like half off or something for. I bought them back in February, so it was probably like for a Valentine's Day sale or something.
Okay, nice.
On Newegg. I got them up front. I got them from Newegg. So, but yeah, it's this whole thing. I'm interested in seeing what this could potentially mean. Is this just a like we're gonna try this? If it doesn't work, okay. But yeah, I think they're gonna have more success with their headphones more so than with their monitors, because again, their headphones have always been good. Like the audio technologies for Sony have always been good. The best, but they've always been good. Like, I mean, yeah.
Makes sense.
Sennheiser is the best when it comes to audio, but so that's all I'm going to say about.
Right now.
Yeah,
these are Sennheiser.
Mine are. Where's mine? Where are mine? I don't know where mine are at. I think they're on my shelf over there. These are just. These are just crappy game headphones because they worked with my Xbox controller. So,
there you go.
Yeah, I have not actually used my Sennheisers in forever. I have Sennheiser earbuds as well. The
new ones?
Yeah, they were new when I got them last year. So
okay,
so they're the last year versions.
They just came out with these new ones that I want so bad. So bad. Because my headphones are currently dying, my wireless earbuds, and then I'm like, well, this is perfect timing. So but anyway,
the ones I got last year, they had the noise canceling, and it's amazing. When I was like walking around campus, and just put them in my ear, ignored students that tried to talk to me, like because like as soon as my classes would end, I'd be like, okay, kids, get the fuck out of here. Put my earbuds in, ignore their existence. Don't answer questions. I was a bad teacher. Anyways, moving on. Any last thoughts though before about InZone?
I can't wait to see the funny commercials. Hopefully,
who sat in the office and was like, "Man, InZone sounds fucking perfect."
I'm telling you, somebody went to go watch the new Top Maverick, the Maverick movie, and they're like, InZone, perfect.
Dude, yeah. It'll be, again, I think it'll be interesting to see what happens and what this could potentially mean for Sony going in, because I mean, it's easy to say PlayStation, but Sony as a company as a whole, because PlayStation is just a division of Sony.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting if there's going to be any kind of like overlap there, where get this monitor and you can get Last of Us for PC. You know what I mean? Like, get a deal with that. Get your Steam code and get Last of Us or Uncharted or Spider-Man's. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. I'm just joking. I know it's Spider-Man's. Anyways, moving on. Ron Gilbert won't talk about Monkey Island anymore. This is from an article over on GameSpot by Eddie Makush. And to sum it up, Gilbert, this is a quote directly from Gilbert. I'm shutting down comments. This is reference to his blog. People are just being mean, and I'm having to delete personal attack comments. It's an amazing game, and everyone on the team is very proud of it. Play it or don't play it, but don't ruin it for anyone else. I won't be posting anymore about the game. The joy of sharing has been driven from me. And so this is coming from his blog, where he was sharing stuff about his Monkey Island. He's the creator of Monkey Island, and he's been excited. He was naturally excited about talking about it and sharing it, and then people were just being fucking assholes, essentially saying horrible things, doing personal attacks. And a lot of people are trying to say, oh, constructive criticism. When you start attacking someone and just going, you're a piece of shit and all this other crap, that is not constructive feedback.
Yeah.
Period. True. Like, you're not being constructive feedback at all. You're being a fucking asshole. And it fucking sucks to see that someone was so passionate. He came back like 20 years later to continue with this game that he loves. And then the people shit on him because they don't like the art style. That's like the main thing. People were like, we don't like the art style. I was like, get the fuck over it. Play it, don't play it. Like,
exactly.
And then attacking people personally, not just him, but like at the company itself and stuff from Monkey Island. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Yeah, it's really crazy. That's what happens in the video game world. You have a lot of people who just like to say very mean things and just attack. And it's unfortunate that this got to him, and he's just like, you know what, I'm done with this. You guys are ruining this for me, and I'm just gonna remove myself from this, and we're not even gonna say anything else.
Yeah, and hopefully, if you go to his website now, and the article links to his website, his blog, which is grumpygamer.com. If you go there, everything has been removed, and the most recent thing is from 2021 now or something like that, 2020. Like he straight up removed everything.
Wow.
And it fucking sucks. Like, the fact that he was driven to that point where he's like, yeah, I'm not enjoying this anymore. I just wanted to create a game that I love. I wanted to share with people, and then you guys are being fucking assholes for no goddamn reason.
Crazy.
It makes me it pisses me off, because it's like, there's no reason for these things. It's you have it in the film industry where people attack the actors and shit like that, and drive actors from like Twitter and Instagram and shit. Like, in the Star Wars, when are you familiar? Are you horribly familiar with characters in Star Wars? Because I don't.
Some, not all.
So John Boyega, who plays Finn, the Black Stormtrooper.
Oh yeah.
People are shitting on him because Black Stormtrooper, blah, 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 being horrible. People shat on Rose, the actress who plays Rose. And it's like, guys, why are you doing this? Like, what in what world is this okay? And it's like the anonymity of, online conversations and stuff, specifically in the game world. The last time I saw something super big like this happening, I mean, happens a lot. But are you familiar with Ooblets? The game Ooblets?
It sounds familiar. Ooblets?
It's a sort of like monster collecting game. So back when it got announced, they announced that they were also going to be exclusive. That they were going to be exclusive to the Epic Game Store.
Okay. And
people were coming after the creators of Ooblets like crazy, because they were like, "Oh, you fucking sellouts, you horrible people!" And it's like, only 2 people worked on this game. A couple worked on this game, Ooblets. And it was like completely unnecessary. They were like, "We're not gonna buy this game. Give us our money back." Because there were people like that had like bought into like the what's that stuff called when you support a Kickstart? Because it was like a Kickstarter or something like that. And so people were demanding their money back because they were like, "Oh, we can't play this on Epic Games, so we're only gonna play this on Steam. This is bullshit," and all this other crap. And it's like, why? Like, what are you getting? What are you gonna get out of this? Gamers are fucking stupid, man.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird to get upset over something that small.
Yeah, like something super trivial. I mean, you still see people get upset because of like multi-platform shit. I mean, the Kojima stuff. There was a fucking petition for Kojima not to make a game on Xbox.
That's so weird.
Why? Like, what did you? In what world do you think that would actually work? Yeah. Also, Kojima said, "Fuck all of you." So, you know.
Whatever. Yeah. I do. Yeah, that's so weird. I don't understand people. People sometimes, it's like, you know, it's weird because it's like, well, you know, people most of the time they do this because they kind of, maybe things just aren't going the way that they want it to in their life. And so they kind of just project and put it out into the world and attack other people. But it just sucks, you know, because sometimes I just wish people would really sit back and think before they send like comments like that and mean things. To actually sit there, or like, you're like, hey, give it an hour, take a break, and then come back and, you know, reevaluate whether or not you want to post this stuff. Because at the end of the day, this doesn't help anyone. It doesn't help, like you said, with that couple with they were first exclusive to Epic Games. It doesn't help or really matter at that where you get the game, because at the end of the day, if the game's there, the game's there. You know, it's like, it's just like this loyalist type of thinking or something, I guess. But even then, it's like, well, why would you not want, if this game is great and you love this game, why would you not want it everywhere? Or, well, how about first you let the game come out and actually play the game before you really evaluate it from just seeing screenshots or seeing trailers or seeing all these things, you know? Like, why are you being critical now, and instead of just letting it come out, you know? But people are going to be people.
Yeah, and it's the thing too, like, when you are attacking these people, they are people. You're not just attacking the game, you're attacking the person. Like, these are people. There are people behind these games that put their blood, sweat, and tears into it. And like in the case of the Ooblets dev team, they did it because it was going to help the development of the game. Epic gave them a paycheck that was going to help them develop the game.
Yeah.
In the case of the Monkey Island right now, people are just being assholes because they don't like the fucking art style. It's like, whatever then. If you don't like the art style, don't play the fucking game. Like, it's annoying. It frustrates me, and it makes me not want to be in the gaming space at times. Just like seeing the vitriol and seeing the like conversation people have, because it's like, be fucking better. Just be a decent human being. You can have constructive feedback, but the moment you start turning that constructive feedback into an attack on a person, then it's not constructive anymore. The moment you say you're a piece of shit, any kind of a constructive criticism that you might have had goes out the window the moment you put a personal attack. Because why should those people listen to you anymore? Because you just insulted them. You didn't talk about the game. You didn't offer ways to improve the game. You just said, hey, you're a piece of shit. This game's a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. It's like, any of your opinion goes out the fucking window, whether you're trolling or not trolling. And if you're trolling, be better. Because again, these are people. If you're trolling people, this is going to affect them mentally. And obviously, for Ron Gilbert, he's done. He's fed up with it. He just wanted to share his passion, his love, and now, like, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, after Monkey Island, he's like, "Fuck this! I'm never gonna freaking make a game again." This is bullshit. Like, it wouldn't be surprising at all, because like, people are fucking assholes. So be better out there, y'all. Be fucking better.
Very true. Agreed.
I was gonna say something very inappropriate, but I'm not going to. I was gonna say, be better and take your clothes off. Anyways, don't run down the street naked, gal. Don't do that. You can get in trouble. I did that once.
You can get in trouble. It's illegal.
Yeah, it's technically illegal. It is technically illegal if you get caught. Anyways, that wraps up the show. Before I hand this over to Elle, just a quick announcements. Tonight at midnight, my time, U.S. Central Time, we are going to be launching our website. So we will officially have respawnplease.com. It'll be going live at midnight my time. So in about, what time is it now? 8:15. So less than 4 hours from now, it'll be live. And then tomorrow, July 1st, Friday, July 1st. Yeah, right? Yeah. We are going to be playing Fall Guys live on this channel. We're going to be streaming every Friday playing video games. It may be just me. Sometimes Elle may be taking over and playing a game. But we're going to be together tomorrow playing Fall Guys because I'm addicted to Fall Guys and Elle hasn't played Fall Guys in 20 years, apparently.
20 years.
Listen, this game feels like it's been out forever. So
yeah, it does feel like it's been out forever. It's so funny. Yeah.
It only came out like what, last year or the year before?
I think 2 years ago, I want to say,
Fall
just
Guys.
to be safe.
Original release, Fall Guys.
But yeah, it hasn't been out long. Watch it say, it'd be funny, 2015.
2020. It came out in 2020.
Yeah. So 2 years ago. So it's going to be fun. I can't wait to play with everybody and just play with the internet.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. But we will be here tomorrow around 7-ish o'clock. And it'll be for about an hour or two. Then any and all gameplay streams, I'm going to take the time to like cut it down and just do the highlights, moments of it and stuff.
Nice.
And yeah, so we're going to be doing that tomorrow night and pretty much every Friday going forward, we'll be playing some sort of game. Sometimes it'll be me, sometimes it'll be Elle, sometimes it'll
Maybe it'll be me and some Overwatch. No.
For audio listeners, he just winked at the camera. So yeah, we'll play Overwatch sometime, and you're gonna have to carry me. Yeah.
Oh, I'll do it.
Well, wait, what do I have to get it on? I have to get it on PC, right?
Yeah. Yeah, PC. Yeah.
I have it on PC. I have it on PC. I just don't remember my account password.
I'll just reset the password. It's all good.
The thing is, I don't remember.
Oh.
I don't remember anything. I don't even remember my ID. I think it's not important. I haven't touched it. I haven't touched my Blizzard account, my Battle.net account, since 2018.
Wow.
2017 maybe. When did WoW Classic come out? Because that was the last time I touched it.
WoW Classic?
WoW Classic.
Not sure.
Yeah.
Not sure.
WoW Classic release date.
Oh, or maybe I could play some
2019. 2019 was the last time I played it.
Oh, it'd be dope. I could definitely do one of these times. Vampire Survivor. That'd be fun.
I'm about to sneeze. I'm trying to stop myself from sneezing. My allergies have been acting up all day long because for audio listeners, I redid my setup behind me and everything, and I was cleaning and stuff, and my nose is all crazy. Anyways, Al, take it away. Shut us down for the night.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you're watching live, if you're not, or you're watching this on YouTube, we live stream the podcast every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's 8 p.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Pacific. No, that might be wrong. 5 p.m. Pacific.
5 p.m. Yeah.
5 p.m. Thank you.
We start at 7 and they're 5.
Yeah, exactly. So you can catch us on twitch.tv /Respawn Please podcast. Also, if you miss out on the live version of the podcast, that's okay because we have the recorded version on our YouTube, which is also Respawn Please podcast. Just type in Respawn Please podcast on YouTube and you'll find us there. Follow the social media accounts for the podcast on Instagram and TikTok. It is Respawn Please podcast. That's at Respawn Please podcast. Also, once again, even though we just said it, can't forget tomorrow, which tomorrow is July the 1st.
Friday, July 1st. Yes. I had the same thing at the beginning too. I was like, wait, what's tomorrow?
So Friday, July 1st at around 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we'll be streaming Fall Guys. Come play with us. Let's have fun. Let's win some games.
Let's win some crowns.
Some crowns. There you go.
Let's win some crowns. And they haven't I'm going to sneeze. I hate this. Like my eyes are getting watery because I'm trying not to sneeze, you know? if you win in like squad shows now or duo shows, they give you XP points that go towards crowns.
Oh, nice.
And so like, yeah, it's a weird setup because you get crowns in the solo play, but you don't get crowns in the squad shows or the duo show.
Oh, okay.
It's weird.
Well.
It's weird. It's complicated. It's stupid. But yeah, they're doing Fall Guys is doing a freaking. Did you freeze? No, I saw moving. I thought you froze for a second. They're doing a Halo crossover right now, where you can get Master Chief, you can get a Grunt, or you can get I think it's a Brute.
Oh, okay.
Is that what they're called? The big hairy dudes?
Yeah, Brute. No. That's
they're not elites because elites are the smooth dudes.
Oh, okay, never mind. No, it is Brute. It is.
Yeah,
Brute.
Brutes are the hairy dudes. So that you can get those skins for your beans.
Nice.
Yeah, I have the Halo. I have the Spartan cat hat.
I'm gonna be a pigeon.
I want to get a. What? Are you really?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a pigeon, and I have a pigeon outfit.
Oh my god, that's awesome! I want it. I have sushis. I have a sushi outfit.
Nice.
Anyways, it's not important. We'll talk about this tomorrow. Have a wonderful night, y'all. Thank you all for joining us.
Love you all.
I don't love you. I absolutely. Shit. I absolutely admire every single one of you.
Hey.
I was trying to think of something better than love, but I guess there's nothing better than love, right?
Love. No, it doesn't get better than love.
All right, there you have it. Remember, everybody, take your clothes off, run down the street naked. Bye!